In today's episode, we are going to talk about how different cultures interpret life satisfaction and enjoyment in general. Are you ready to explore the deepest secrets of the world? Let's go! I'm Marina Morgan, an entrepreneur and the founder of the boutique organizational psychology agency in Silicon Valley, the Morgan Impact. On this channel, we discuss the most relevant knowledge and practices that help me and my clients build resilience and grow their businesses even in the most challenging and unpredictable time. Pleasure has actually been a driving force for survival. Think about it. Key processes like reproduction and finding food are linked to pleasure. Thousands of years ago, humans didn't think about mechanics of reproduction. They just followed what they felt good. But cultural norms and civilization can complicate things. In many religious and cultural contexts, pleasure is seen like sinful or indulgent. We are taught that life is about more than just enjoyment. And while I'm not advocating or overindulgence, I believe that healthy enjoyment is a key to living a balanced life. How often have you heard phrases like, "You want too much and you will end up with a little," or "Everyone is suffer, so why should you be any different?" This can lead to feelings of guilt for even the simplest pleasures. For example, a mother might feel like she is failing if she takes just an hour for herself. Have you ever felt like this? Let me know in the comments below if you experience similar guilt around the pleasure. Cultural narratives often makes us feel like we need to sacrifice our own enjoyment. But the truth is, pursuing pleasure is not about excess. It's about finding joy in the small, meaningful moments of life. Let's try something together. Say it with me. My pleasure and what makes me happy is my top priority. How does it make you feel? Does it make you smile or does it stir some resistance? For me, it was a long journey to actually believe these words and allow myself to embrace them. Here's another tip, and I found it really helpful. Stop comparing yourself to others, especially in your professional life. How often have you gone on social media or attended an event and thought, "This person's life is more interesting than mine. They are more successful. Their businesses is thriving while I'm barely hanging on." We're all guilty of it, especially in environments like Silicon Valley, where success is highly valued. But is the grass really greener on the other side? Healthy competition and an accurate assessment of the market are certainly important. But my message to you is that you have different tools at your disposal, and it's essential to manage competition in a way that works for you. If competition motivates you, great, use it. But if you find that consistently focusing on other people's success leaves you feeling uninspired, suppressed, or even worthless, it is time to shift your focus. Turn inward. Compare yourself not to the others, but to who you were yesterday. Celebrate your own progress and find joy in the fact that you are moving forward rather than fixating slowly on the end of the goal ahead. So, shift your perspective. Focus on what you can enjoy that in challenging situation. Another example, set yourself up to success. Make sure your environment is comfortable. Imagine a cat finding the perfect spot to nap. They don't settle until they're absolutely content. We can learn a lot from the natural desire of comfort and enjoyment. Speaking of the cats, didn't you ever notice how they always find the coziest, most comfortable places to relax? They don't stress about it, they just follow their instincts. This is the mindset we needed to adopt when it comes to our own pleasure and comfort. We often carry limiting beliefs that prevent us from fully enjoying life. Let's break some of those down. Fake it till you make it. This creates pressure to pretend you are something you are not instead of growing at your own pace. Time is money. This phrase prioritizes productivity over well-being and makes us feel guilty for taking breaks. Go big or go home. This can lead us to all-or-nothing mindset, making us afraid to try it unless we can do it perfectly. You are what you do. This belief ties our self-worth to our career, especially in the places like Silicon Valley and others where success is everything. Pull yourself up, but your bootstraps. This ignores the fact that success isn't always individual. We need support systems sometimes, or some environment that will support us. No pain, no gain. This promotes the idea that anything worthwhile requires suffering, often leading us to burnout. Every culture and every family have its own set of phrases and beliefs that often promote suffering or discourage the pursuit of the pleasure. For instance, my grandmother used to say that everything in life can only be achieved through the hard work. As a result, I spent a long time believing that working hard was the only one way, and I never considered that balance or enjoyment could be a part of it. It was as if unless you were completely exhausted, you hadn't really worked. Today, I invite you to take a moment in a relaxed and pleasant atmosphere and write down all the phrases and beliefs that comes to your mind from your family or the culture around the pleasure and enjoyment. What have you been taught to believe about the enjoyment? Once you have your list, take a moment to reflect on how have these beliefs shaped your choices, your experiences, or even your mindset. And now, here is the next step, and I suppose this is the fun part. Rewrite those beliefs in the way that serves you better. For example, I replaced "you can only achieve everything through the very hard work" with "you can achieve great things by doing what you naturally excel and enjoy." If you feel like sharing your own examples of limiting beliefs in the comments, please do it. It might be incredibly helpful for someone else who recognizes themselves in your story and start breaking free from those same limitations. So, thanks for joining me today. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you will never miss a next episode. And I will see you next time with a pleasure.